Hi, how you going? So about 5 years ago, I saw a disc golf video on the internet. I think it was a Brian Earhart ace, and I jumped online, bought the first starter set I could find, and since that point have played hundreds of rounds and bought hundreds of discs. So I thought I'd sort of go back to my roots and play around just with that initial starter set that I bought. And I bought the dynamic disc starter set, which has a gavel putter, which is a 3.5 neg 2.5, so it's kind of an understable putter. The proof, which is a 5.6 neg 3.1, and the breakout, which is a 8.5 neg 1 1.5. So they're kind of neutral to understable, and I genuinely haven't thrown these discs in years. So I thought I'd just do 9 holes and see how I go with those. And then I thought, why not make it a competition? So I dug through my discs, and I have the equivalent of a Innova starter set as well. I have a DX Avia, a DX Shark that I found out here. Benjamin, sorry, I've got your disc. I messaged him, but he didn't get back to me. And the classic DX Leopard. I haven't thrown any of these discs for, again, years. So it's going to be an interesting competition. So this is the first hole. It's 58 metres, slightly uphill, nice dead straight shot. So I'm just going to throw the mid from each, and let's see what happens. Dynamic discs up first. This is the proof. Oh, that's really flippy. Gonna have to try and get a par from there. But DX Shark next. This one looks like it hasn't been thrown a huge amount, so hopefully it's still got a little bit of that 4402 stability, but we'll see. That actually flew really nicely. I quite like that disc. Yeah, it's funny. I had those 3 discs and immediately bought another couple of drivers and a putter so that I could sort of play with other people. And the first time I went out and played with people I didn't know, I'm there with my 5 discs, I think. They've got full backpacks, and I just looked at it and thought, I'm never going to need that many discs. The 5 I've got is going to be heaps. And now I carry like 35 and have another couple of hundred on the shelf. So yeah, I was very, very wrong on that one. Okay, landed here, basket's over there. Let's see how this gavel putter flies. I think it's going to fly a little understable, and I got a little bit of a headwind. So just got to floaty run this up there. That's got some glide, but it flew nice and true, so that should be fun to throw. Still a little bit left, and I've got a sort of a wind crossing there. Just put it in. Ooh, that just stuck. Nice. That's a par for the dynamic discs. The AVR should go alright, because it's kind of like the P1s I normally putt with. Oh no. And a par for Innova. Okay, so this hole, straight down there and slightly to the left, it's 98 metres, but it plays a little longer than that. I'll put how many feet it is on the screen because I have no idea. So, yeah, I haven't thrown either of these drivers. As you can see, this driver became my partner's. But I'll throw the dynamic discs breakout first. So it's kind of got, it's 8.5 neg 1 1.5, so it should have a bit of stability, but because it's a lightweight base plastic and it's very beaten up, I expect it to be flippy. So I'll give it a lot of hyzer and see how that goes. Ooh, that could be in trouble. I gave it a lot of hyzer and it flew into the trees anyway. So that might be a lesson for this DX Leopard. That one did the same thing. So yeah, I gave them both a bit of hyzer and let them go, but they both flipped up and flew out into the trees. So let's hope we can find them, because that'll be a short video otherwise. Okay, so this is where the breakout landed. The basket's over there somewhere, so I might try a thumber with the breakout. No idea. See when we get out there. Okay, so The leopard actually kind of fought through when I've got the basket just down here. I feel like the shark might have that little bit more stability, so I might do an approach with that. Drop. Okay, that should be a tap in par. Okay, I don't actually believe it. This is where the breakout landed. And somehow a par for dynamic. Ooh, just. Don't count your chickens. So this hole's a little bit longer, 108 meters. Got to hit this gap here and then finish over to the left. So given how much these flipped last time, they both flew kind of similarly. So I'll just give them a lot of hyzer and hope I can flip up and then still have a little bit of finish. Also, there's a bit of a headwind, so that's not ideal. Hit 2 trees and finished in the middle. That still flipped too much, so I've got to give it a lot. That was better, but still hit the trees. Okay, so the leopard finished here. The basket sort of past these trees and then past another batch. I think I've got to go. I don't trust it on forehand and I don't trust my forehand, so I think I've got to try and play an ante sort of out through this gap and let it drift across. Oh! If I hadn't hit second available, that would have been really nice. Okay, so the breakout finished here. It's kind of a mid-range shot, so I should throw the mid-range. This proof is the neg 1-3, so I think it's quite flippy and it's quite old. So I'll give this a ton of hyzer because I need to get around those trees as well. So let's see how this goes. That wasn't bad. Lots of hyzer and it still flipped up, but it got around the corner. Unfortunately, that shark didn't work, but I've still got a chance to throw the AVR up there and take a par. Nah, turned that over too much. I don't actually mind that putter. It's a little bit more stable than the numbers would suggest and the age would suggest, but yeah, I don't know that I'd like to putt with it, but I could. Definitely turned the AVR over a little too much and I've kind of got circle's edge look. This is to save par. That'll do it. Nope. Okay, this hole, you're throwing off the top of a hill. It's sort of 60 odd meters and the basket is down through there. I think you can see it behind the trees there. Kind of torn between the drivers and the mid-ranges on this hole. As I said, it's 60 meters downhill. I usually play a hyzer with something overstable. I think I might throw the drivers. That just feels a little safer to me. I've forgotten who has the box, but it's probably dynamic. It's a terrible shot and it's still going. Hit the tree and drop. Okay, should be a par, but it wasn't very good. Leopard. Drop. I'll have a putt, but it'll be a long putt. So I think this hole showed me what I'm lacking in a starter set, and that is something overstable. But got putts on both of them, but it's going to be a long look. But this is probably close to the edge of circle 2. But I kind of trust this putter, and we've got a slight crosswind with the tail, so let's just put it in. Oh, not bad. Innova's a bit closer, just outside circle, and this AVR is already working. So got a crosswind, just put it in. No. Oh no. It's exactly the same miss I did in the tournament the other day with my actual putters. So it's not the ABR's fault. So I think what I'd be happy with for this round would be just to get round and even. Like, I did a putter only round and managed to get round in 5 under, but I had a very good round and a throwing putter that I feel like is better than a lot of these discs, or at least more trustworthy. So yeah, if I can just get round in even, I'll be happy, but we'll see what happens. The dynamic discs breakout. Let's see if I can throw a drive that doesn't turn over. It flipped. Will it fight out? It will. That's actually fine there. So I didn't say it, this hole's 194 metres par 5, so really should be getting the birdie. There's even a vague chance at an eagle, but I don't know that I can throw 2 95-metre shots with these discs. So leopard, see if we can get a good drive out there like the breakout, or even better. Nah, it's flipped. Ooh, ooh. Terrible shot. That could have been really dangerous. That landed quite near that dog. I'm like, there's no way I'll turn it over that much, but I should have known what disc I was throwing. I will be a lot more careful with these discs in the future. So my leopard landed here. The basket is through there, about 140 metres. I've kind of got a little gap here. I might just throw it back out to the fairway. A forehand would be perfect here, but I don't have one really at the moment, and I definitely don't have one that I would trust with that shot. Oh, there's no gap. That's all right, pitch it through. That'll work. Back on the fairway. 2 almost identical shots. I think it's just the leopard first. About 120 metres. Flip, 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 flip. I think that'll work. Just wait till those cars go. I don't want any landing on the road. Oh, that's turned over. That's over the road. That's well and truly over the road. That's OB. Damn it. I'm going to try this lightweight shark. So I can put it through on a little bit of hyzer, get it up to the basket. That might go in. Ooh. Nice. I think it tried to fight back. Okay, I think it went out about here. Let's try this mid-range upshot. That cut roll really helped. Even on low power, low, that just flipped. This is to save par. Nice. This is for the birdie, and I think to take the lead. Nice. I think what that hole showed was that you need drivers you can trust. I was releasing them with about as much hyzer as I could, and okay, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I know that comes down to my throwing, but if I was in that same position with a disc from my normal bag, then I would feel confident in that shot and know that I wasn't going to turn it over onto the road. So, yeah, they're great discs for starting, but there's a reason that we graduate from them pretty quickly. Okay, so this is a hole that I'd normally like to get the birdie on. 68 metres or so, dead straight. I'll throw the mid-ranges and we'll just see what they can do. So I'll throw the shark. Oh, it came out of my hand good, I just hit the trees. Now the proof. Oh, that's a roller. Nah, that disc is so flippy. Let's give the shark another go. Gave that shark a little too much. I think I thought it would be a little bit more stable. I don't know what I was thinking. Now to say far. Easy. I could part with this AVR. Okay, the cut roll from the proof was actually quite good. It's landed here. So I got a birdie opportunity. Ooh, that caught well. Okay, 66 metres. It wasn't bad. Now the proof is going to be flippy. Got to give it lots of hyzer still and see what it does. Or give it height. One of the two. Nah, neither. Once again, I think that might have cut rolled. Right, so the proof cut rolled again. But unfortunately it didn't help me this time. But I've got an uphill floaty run from about 15 metres. Not bad. Alright, the shark went here. Let's see if we can pick up another birdie. Get up. Two more pars. Okay, so this is an 85 metre downhill shot. The basket is sort of behind those trees, just past that tree. Okay, so this one, it's just a 85 metre round the corner, highs are low, skip up the hill. Let's see if we can get a birdie. This is our second last hole. Innova has the box. Well, that could work. Push through. Got caught up in the last branch, but I'll still have a putt. Just do the same. Give it enough hyzer. And that'll be a putt. Dynamic has a birdie look. I should be getting these at 7 or 8 metres. All right, let's try and salvage a birdie for this leopard. Putting with the AVR, of course. Two more pars. Okay, last hole. Hole 9, this is 89 metres. The basket's sort of there. We've got to avoid this tree immediately on the left, and that bunch of trees about halfway down on the right can gobble up discs. So this should be a good shot for these discs there. They fly nice and straight if you get them on the right angle. I just seem to be having trouble getting them on the right angle. So leopard first. See if we can get one more birdie. Get off the tee pad, bug. Flipped it over into the trees. Terrible shot. All right, let's do better with the breakout. More hyzer. More hyzer, but straight at the trees. It got out. So the leopard actually fought through a little bit. Got it here. I think I can get a swing. Let's give this a run. That wasn't bad, but it's going to be a tough putt. Okay, the breakout fought through as well. So it's just there. Going to try this proof once more. It's fliffy. I might throw it on a hyzer at the basket, see if that does it. Not bad. Okay, a couple of testers, I'd say, to finish this out. Let's put this in. It's a par for Innova and a par for Dynamic. So I have no idea who won. You'll probably see from the score. But yeah, 2 pars to finish. I'll take that. So that was a lot of fun. 5 years later, throwing my starter set. Not sure who won. I suspect it was the Innova set, not my original Dynamic. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. And it's really interesting to see how far my arms come. I remember those discs hyzering out when I bought them. But yeah, a lot of fun. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know if you've got any questions or anything in the comments. And I'll see you next week. Bye.